What's up? But you didn't expect to see more so soon, so big surprise, the 2.0.6 build has been out this whole time. And I just missed it. I just didn't realize that it had happened. And so we're gonna do this, and presumably there will be one more Saturday, I think. And just see if I can't show you as many of the different events as possible. I'm thinking, partner. So we're just picking up immediately from where we last left off. And it's gonna end there, okay. You're back! Huh? Why wouldn't I be? I got held up by something, but... I'm sorry, it's just, I'm so silly. What is it? I mean, I started thinking I'm still a robot, so maybe you were having second thoughts because of my body? Oh, so that's... I guess I should have thought about the specifics? You mean you haven't? No, not really. Carrots? Yes? Listening in is rude. Also, you're supposed to be on guard duty. Oh, I can multitask. Also, I was a bit worried, but I think everything's working out alright. I'll never get a decent night of sleep again, will I? I wouldn't say so. Here. Evelyn, are those earplugs? To commemorate the occasion. Also, we're gonna need them for the fight against Howard. This must be one of the most thoughtful things you've ever done for me. Thanks, Carrots. You're welcome, but I can't guarantee there'll be enough once I join in. Oh. It's Monday, but we're just gonna treat it as one episode. Are we? Yeah? Well then, students, I think we can officially declare our latest trip to Peak a complete success. I'd say we've managed to open a direct path into the city. No more skulking around. We've managed to find a safe house, even if it is mostly a safe because that little girl's OCD, whoever she is. I swear, it's like I'm a magnet for troublesome brats. This one controls Pyro-Obsidian. But we've shown her creation of what form. We've even made some steps into deciphering the mystery peak. Oh, I should add, I did the fight against the monster again, and two things I should know. One, it was way easier than it was last build. And two, I kept everyone above the negatives the whole fight, so, you know, go me, I beat it without glitches. Provided we manage to decipher the medical journal Professor Peach found. You just leave that to me, children. I'll get on it as soon as... Oh, I think that's going to wait quite a bit, Professor Peach. She's pissed. We're dead. Professor Goodwitch, what a surprise to have you here waiting for us. Oh, it's the least I could do after reading your strategically delayed reports about your activities in Peak, Professor Peach. Ooh, someone's in trouble. Professor Goodwitch, I assure you, they were under careful supervision. And that's of course supposed to make everything okay, isn't it? Oh, wow, I've never seen her so whiffed before. Who's that? That's Professor Goodwitch, our combat class teacher and the vice headmistress of Beacon. Breaking into no man's land, enlisting the help of transfer students, fights with unidentified life forms, and randomly adopting teenage girls? Wait, what? Well, by the authority invested in you by the Kingdom of Vale. That's not the... Just come talk to me. Also, it's a pleasure to meet you, Titania. Welcome back, everyone. Right. Yo. You all go rest up while I speak with my old friend. I love Titania. If the past reports are anything to go by, this time you should have fought a giant monster. I don't even want to know. You don't? Of course I do. I love Titania. She reminds me of me sometimes. But you said... she adopted me? Well, eventually they would have started asking questions. You do live in her quarters, after all. Ooh, I bet she didn't put where you really came from in the report. This is the perfect cover-up. Though I wonder how exactly she spun the tale, then. Congratulations, Titania. I don't know if you give congratulations for stuff like this. Well, back to school life. Here's hoping we get some sense of normality. So it's a week now. Even though that Sunday got kind of split up, we're gonna just treat it normally. Alright, so there's nothing for me to do this time of day. If I go to mess, there's nothing for me to do there. Amphitheater would be that. Dorm, I don't want to go to sleep. Classroom. So, there is now an Evelyn event. In the next build, there will be a Jack event. I have absolutely no idea how to get the Evelyn event. Because there used to be a rule that there wasn't supposed to be an Evelyn event, but said rule got thrown out the window. That only events for side characters are supposed to be a thing, but, you know. Fuck it. Fuck the rules. Also, I'm on Minos' side with this. I think it's better this way. Thank the gods that's over. I think the last time you wrote... Oh my god. I think the last time you wrote my ass this hard about anything, we were still on a team together. You didn't leave me much of a choice, Juliet. Oh, her first name's Juliet? That's an odd name. I know, but as I said, Glinda, these aren't risks those kids can avoid taking. Looks like it. I'm not happy about it either. A world where adults have to rely on children is an upside-down existence. But I can at least offer them my full support and allow them the grace of defending themselves. I will have to inform Osmond of this. Oh, I know, but I bet that he will be more than happy to allow this to go on, since it moves the focus of everything away from Beacon and into a remote, isolated region of the world. And my adoption process secured Titania from any claim he might want to make about her. She survived 10 years in Peak alone. I can't believe it. I wouldn't call being stuck in a blob of Pyrocidian for all those years surviving. She doesn't even remember if she was that age when it happened. An entire city gone. Juliet, if you ever need any kind of support during your investigations, I want you to come to me, not some other random students. But that would leave nothing for the students to do. Good. They need experience, that's all I'm saying. Fancy a cuppa before bed? Oh, I'd be glad, but I think there's someone else you should explain yourself to first. What are you... Titania? Is something wrong? Nah. Mom. So, what are you doing here? Was waiting for you. Why? Oh, I don't know, okay? I don't. I have no idea what to do now. I don't know what a daughter is supposed to do. Most of my memories are those of a dick. And his father was even worse. Sorry, I had to readjust the stand my microphone is on. And also, oh, this is so cute! Titania. Forget it. It's stupid. I'm stupid. Nothing stupid about it, Titania. And there's really only one thing a daughter is supposed to do for her parents. Eat their food and break their heart. Just one? Just one? And what is that? Live long, live happy, and become an adult you can be proud of. That's 3 things. I think I can do that. Tuesday. Day 107. I gotta live for 107 days. Yeah. Let us go to class. How'd your first day as a daughter go, Titania? Same as all the other ones. Okay. This Jack model, I like a hell of a lot better. Yes. Yes, and she fits in with the art style of the others a little bit better. Still slept some on the couch, and she can't cook at all, so breakfast in the cafeteria as usual. She did leave me some pocket money, though. Welcome to the club of money owners. You better make it count. Oh, it's nowhere near the amount needed for a spending spree, believe me. I was thinking about saving up for a potted plant, though. Maybe a cactus. They're easier to maintain in an apartment. You've been reading up on plants, huh? Well, what if I have? Nothing, just saying. Maybe you could do with some new clothes, though. You can't wear your battle clothes all the time. Why not? It's not like they stain. You'll see why. Leave it to the Bunmeister. Measurements already recorded, Bunmeister. Alright, let's talk wardrobes later. We've got lunch to think of, and that other thing. Yeah, Pete says she will be done translating everything by tomorrow. It's only a matter of deciphering the code, and then she gets to read it live. Maybe we can make it count as your first bedtime story. Okay, that's quite enough of that. Oh, maybe we can make a teddy bear before a new outfit. Don't think for a second I won't kick you through the ceiling, redhead. For the love of God, you know we've barely finished patching up the last hole. Oh, I love it. I love everything about it. Okay, let's see if I can't figure out... Boom. Boom. Okay, I guess I figured it out. Evelyn's been a little distant. I mean, when she's not around us. And when she thinks we're not looking. She seemed a little distracted ever since we came back from Pete. I can guess the reason why. I guess even though Penny lifted our moods, she couldn't get over it completely. Would have been weird if she did. Last time I saw you this side and moody, you were meditating about whether to stab Jack with a fork. Look at how chill he looks. He looks so much better in uniform. Why did I tell you about sneaking up on me? You never told me anything about sneaking up on you. I do now. It better be retroactive. Yeah, I'm not changing the subject, Bunmeister. What's wrong? I'm meditating murder, yes. Just not of Jack this time. Andrea? Yeah. I honestly can't even imagine how she must feel. Such a betrayal from a family member. Not like that. Huh? Even before making a deal with the Grim, Andrea was a little shit-stain, remember? I don't have any qualms about turning him into Buddy Sashimi. Sashimi is a mistral way of cutting fish, not meat. Is it now? Guess I'm going to try more than once until I get it just right. Yikes. What was that sound, by the way? Anyway, it's not like she was Jack and Bella. I don't have any tragic should I or should I not moments. No, I can't, and yet I must trope. Nothing is interesting. It's just me wanting to kill the little shit. It's pure and simple revenge. He kind of saved you, you know. There's nothing simple about wanting to kill your little sociopathic cousin who entered a willing symbiotic relationship with a centuries-old body-hopping Grim. Sure there is. They want themselves to live, and I don't. You're terrible. Well, what can I say? They bring out the worst in me. You're a complete opposite. And could I persuade you to be less terrible for one day? And distract myself from the fact that Andrea is most probably living in the same apartment as those four, but I can't go chop his head off because Osmond would bring the popo on us? Fine, I'll go out by myself. Hey, I didn't say no. And start acting like it. Oh, I love doing the funny voices for this game. Let's see, is there anything else to do? Nope. I wonder if I go to this alley. Nope. Wonder if I go to this bookshop. Nope. Main Street? Let's go to the shop. Go back. Okay, I have a little theory as to how you unlock Crow, but... no. Vale City, dust shop. Wednesday, day 108. Gotta go to class. Common experience increased by 5. Care to repeat that? As I've said, I'm only going to tell you the results of your horoscopia if you first share some kind of exploitable weakness of your persona with me. I guess that's why you waited until I was alone to ask me this. Oh, quite the contrary. It's just a coincidence. Professor Polendina gave me authorization to oversee this matter however I see fit, so Penny's presence wouldn't have changed anything. This is ridiculous. It's my body. I have a right to know. And I have a duty to deceive a contingency plan if you ever go rogue, Picus. You're serious. I'm always serious. Just how dangerous am I? Incredibly so, which is why you'll only get the information you want in exchange for information that may help me defeat you. What the hell did Mr. Zhao Long find out? I don't really know if I have an easily exploitable weakness like that. I'll urge you to think about it then. I can wait. You have my scroll number. I do? Oh, of course I do, and she's got mine, and I still don't know how or why. If I had to take a guess, it's because someone hacked into your scroll and shared the number on the network. Oh, she can hear my thoughts now. Amber, oh my gods, are you alright? Oh, yes, I'm fine. Sorry about last time. I was surprised. We all were. Someone other than me could see you. How? My magic, Wilson. I can feel it coming back, little by little, and whatever this condition is, it's magical in nature, and I can use magic to alter it. That's great. Yes, I think eventually I may even be able to touch things. That's incredible news. I'm happy for you, Amber. Also, her thief is creepy as fuck. Thanks. Anyway, I'm here to share news with you about your newest enemy. You mean the voice that attacked us in Peak? Yes, she's peculiar. I don't know how to describe her. Well, you should probably join us tomorrow then. Any information you can share will be appreciated. Join? You mean speak in front of your team as well? Yep. I don't know if I should. Well, we would be saving time by not having me to recount every word you say. Also, it'd be a great opportunity to make more friends, don't you think? I don't need more friends. What do you mean you don't need them? I have you, Wilson. You're more than enough for me. Quite. Still, even if you don't need them, I'd like if you became friends with my other friends, you know? I see. Alright then, I'll see you tomorrow at our strategy meeting. Huh. Way to put me on the spot there, Amber. Jeez. Alright, let's check the dormitory. Nope. If I go to the gym, not the gym, the library. Nope. Main Street. Nope. This alleyway. Nope. Bookshop? No. Beacon. Alright, I guess the Evelyn event will be this coming Saturday. And I'm pretty sure there's only one Saturday, so we're gonna be doing some reloading stuff. Amphitheater. In my opinion, I need more aura training. And now let's go to the gym. Toughness training. It's Thursday. Glad you managed to finish the grenades assignment in time, students. I can't play favorites, so I would have had to give you a lower grade for lateness. That's so not fair. So glad I don't have homework. Says who, young lady? What? No daughter of mine is going to grow up empty-headed. We're starting your curriculum next year. God damn it. That's what you get for having a scientist as a mother. Huh, anyway, let's start. Professor Peach, have you completed the translation of the diary? Indeed I have, Miss Ivory. This is the full transcript. Considering the state of Beacon's network, I thought it'd be more prudent to make a physical copy instead of a digital one. I've highlighted some choice entries that I will now recount for you. As a preamble, after reading this, there's no doubt in my mind that intentional foul play was involved in the disappearance of the people of Peak. Those poor people. Why do you think so, Professor? I think you'll understand once I start reading. 13th of March. A most curious case was brought in this morning. One of the miners fell into what I can only describe as a heavy coma, despite not sporting any injuries, and all his vitals being in the norm. Only anomaly was a slightly above average presence of metals in the bloodstream. Presence of metal? 14th of March. The miner woke up while I was out on a house call, and according to the nurse, just left without saying a word to anyone. I contacted his family and asked them to bring him back tomorrow for a follow-up checkup. 15th of March. There will be no follow-up checkup, as the miner has gone missing into the mines. The mines? Yes. The miners of Peak. I think they may have accidentally released him. How they not notice a giant flaming monster if we go by your description? By releasing him, I mean they made him able to influence its surroundings. When we spoke, he implied to being older than Remnant itself. So with all that time, I think he was somewhere trapped, confined. Until the people of Peak dug too deep. 24th of March. Again, more people are falling into a coma, waking up after exactly 24 hours, only to make a beeline for the mines. They're all disappearing into the depths. Why haven't they tried barring the entrance or keeping people locked up? According to the diary, doing so has only served to make the people affected harm themselves while breaking through them. Gods, but if it was only the miners at first, how did the effects spread to the rest of the city? The good doctor manages to find out in the last entry of this diary. 2nd of April. It's in the water. It's not just any metal. It's pyroobsidian, and it's in the water we've been drinking. The miners went first because it's even in the air down there. It's been claiming everyone one by one. There are only so many people left who haven't fallen asleep. Why isn't anyone sending help? Why aren't our messages going through? It wasn't overnight. But then, wait a minute, this is the foul play you were referring to. Human foul play? Someone actually helped make this happen? But why? I can only hope the serum I've devised will work. It's supposed to break down pyroobsidian on all levels into its more basic components. I only need one more ingredient. May the gods allow me to find it before I too fall into a sleep I may never wake up from again. That was the last entry. I don't think the good doctor succeeded. Unfortunately. And it presents us with another problem. What if the same thing happens to us? Damn it, that's true. Good thing we've been drinking our own water. But our objective is the mine, and well, I have no doubt that this thing is much stronger now than he was 10 years ago. We've barely managed to get through the field running through the pyroobsidian structure. I don't trust our chances with the invisible kind. Well, we fortunately have a remedy for creation and usage. The doctor left the recipe for his concoction in the diary. No, but considering what was going on in Peak at the time, I can't believe he'd put it somewhere hard to find. I believe we just need to search his clinic further. Sounds like a plan. We have time before we get to the mines anyway. Yeah, the next area we have to cover on the way there is the markets. And after our encounter with the guardian of the city, she's sure to be prepared for our arrival. Hopefully this time she'll show up instead of sending a metal monster after us. If we can get a hold of her, I can use my semblance to get some intel. Actually, speaking of intel, I think there's someone who can help us with that. You do, Mr. JPDE, and who might that be? Me. Whoa, what the hell? Yikes, talk about an entrance. Miss Amber. Well met, everyone. As Wilson prefaced, I have intel on your newest adversary, for I've fought her while you've dealt with her creation. Huh? Children, who is this person and where did she come from? Long story, but let's just say she's always around. You fought her? Yes, her powers concern the manipulation of pyroobsidian, but she can only use it for one purpose at the time. Having her focus on me prevented the regeneration of the monster you were fighting, or the summoning of further help. Sounds like me owe you one. Also, sounds like her way of talking is different today. Anything else you can share? So I guess we're just going to ignore the fact that she appeared in a burst of flames? Sure, why not? As you may have surmised yourself, she seems to be a guardian and caretaker of the city. Her powers are magical in nature, and she's quite temperamental when dealing with something she didn't plan for. Understandable, given her young age. The her young, so it's not just her voice that sounded young. No, she's young, or at least she doesn't look older than 11. 11? Oh, come on, what's next? A 6-year-old with laser eyes? I'm not fighting that. Ooh, maybe I could have my father install that? Anyway, I can only hypothesize that she's going to prepare a larger number of monsters for the next time you come to peek. I doubt she's going to face you herself, knowing about my presence. I see. Thanks for the information, Amber. I'm glad to have you watching our backs. It was my pleasure. Now, if you'll excuse me, keeping myself visible consumes my magic. Children, did she mention magic? Your friend is an actual, authentic, genuine magic user? Apparently. Actually, to be more precise, Amber told me she's a maiden. I'm waiting for the look of shock on everyone's face. Yep, there it is. What happened? That's a scary face she's making all of a sudden. Maiden? Professor Peach, what's wrong? The term is not unfamiliar to me. Well, it is an ancient fairy tale. I'm aware, Miss Paulina, but that's not where I know it from. Wait, for real? Maybe you could help her then. Help her? Is your friend in trouble, Mr. Decabeus? I think so. She's not invisible and intangible by choice. Did someone hurt her? Yes, and we have a good idea as of who. Long story short, she's like the maidens from the story, but not one of them. Their powers choose another owner when the previous owner dies. And someone tried to steal those powers from her. I see. I will have to get back to you on this, students. In the meanwhile, do not tell about Amber to anyone else. Not even to Miss Goodwitch. Understood? I won't. Sure. Affirmative. Roger. I don't even know what's going on right now. I feel you, Titania. Good. Make sure to prepare yourselves properly, students. I feel like we're in for the fight of our lives. This Sunday. She suddenly got intense. Does Miss Peach realize something about Amber? I don't think so. It's more like she thinks she may know something. Or knows someone who knows. Ozpin. Whatever it is, I feel like she's trying to keep us from putting ourselves in further danger. Anything to do? No. Let's get more art training. And then let's go to the gym and get some toughness training. I think I like Ponytail Jack. I like her other model more, I'd say, but I like Ponytail Jack a lot. Let's go to class. Aura knowledge plus 5. Nothing else I could do, really. If we're going to be getting into further danger, I can't pass a chance to know something more about my semblance. If it's that dangerous, let it be dangerous for my enemies. The information you've promised, if you please, Decabeus. This is the only thing I could think of. Intimate contact makes me freeze up. Ha! Ha! See, I was gonna lose it. Excuse me? After a certain event, I'm not comfortable in letting strangers touch me in places. I mean, more than the average person. I completely freeze up. That's horrible. That's not, I want to know about a fault in your fighting style, an old injury, stuff like that. This is so private. Sorry, but that's all I could think of. I'm sorry, Wilson. I honestly feel terrible right now. I knew you would. Hopefully it's worth it. It is. And I know you'll understand why I was so adamant about this. Out with it. What's the deal with my semblance? You do know about the relationship between aura and the soul, right? What most people don't know is that relationship is not just one way. It's actually codependent. So, it's not just aura that can't exist without a soul, but also the opposite. A soul can't exist without aura. Yes, the morons who first gave how aura works as nomenclature used the word aura to refer to 3 things at the same time. The energy produced, the field one can put up to protect themselves, and the basic structure that allows for its protection, the spiritual internal organ, if you will. A body left without aura who forces itself to produce more will start digging into that structure, like a starving person into his reserve, and then their body. Autophagy of the soul, some call it. Not technically correct, but the end result is the same. A person deprived of that structure dies. That sounds terrible. But what does this have to do with my semblance? Your semblance changes the aura structure of the person who receives your aura. It starts considering itself both theirs and yours, as if you had just turned it into another part of your body, and that's how you can partake of their aura. The two most important things we found out is first, while you can change others, you are unaffected, and thus others partaking of your aura depends entirely on your will. It does? That's great. That means that Wester's kidnapping plan is useless. Even if they take me for themselves, I would never willingly use my semblance for them. Ha! And the second thing? The reverse also depends entirely on your will. Yes, Wilson, you'll only need a touch. You can turn anyone into a walking aura battery with yet-to-be-tested distance limits. You can get a new semblance out of them too, if you know about theirs. But most importantly, you could keep on taking aura until they're reduced to a shriveled husk, even inducing complete autophagy of the soul. And there's not a damn thing anyone could do about it. I don't know you very well, Wilson, and to be honest, I don't trust Penny's judgment completely. I was created for the purpose of being there when her judgment fails. But I can only hope she's right about the good nature of your character, because your potential scares me just as much as hers. Wow. I can just fucking sap people into a shriveling, lifeless husk. How wonderful. Shit. Let's train our aura more. Aura knowledge +5. Let's go to the gym and get some toughness training in. Saturday, day 111. Alright. I'm gonna cut it short here. Thank you so much for watching. This game is super fun to play. We'll probably do the Evelyn event. I know that Velvet has 2 events. And I've done the first one, but I haven't done the second one. It's a new one. So that'll probably have its own episode. I imagine this coming Sunday is probably going to be the end, and so we'll just have a bunch of Saturday episodes in a row. Thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you next time. Have a good day.